Tonight, flu activity is high and widespread all across Texas for the very first time this year.
Clinics and hospitals across San Antonio are seeing a jump in patients with flu-like symptoms.
Those patients catching germs often while at work. Eyewitness News reporter Roxie Bustamante is live at one of the Texas med clinics.
And Roxie, staff there are busy treating flu patients.
That's right, Deborah. At this location alone, they saw a dramatic increase of flu cases just over the weekend. But the concern is whether this increase will continue throughout the rest of the season. Fever, chills, body aches, some of the common symptoms of the flu, and the virus sending many people right here checking into a local urgent care clinic.
We're starting to see that increase now, so we still should take it as serious as ever.
Texas Med Clinic says they've seen the number of positive flu tests increase by 25% in just 1 week in our area. The CDC says flu-like activity is high and widespread across Texas.
It is starting to increase, so we expect probably that trend to continue.
At this location on 410 near Broadway, more adults are testing positive for the flu than children.
If you're sick, don't go to work. That's probably one place where most people do contract it from others. So yeah, we do recommend not going to work, exposing others if you are sick until you get better.
With the flu season lasting until March, there are still measures you can take to avoid getting sick.
Getting the flu vaccine is the best way for prevention. The other thing someone can do is try to avoid exposures, which isn't always easy to do. Certainly being in crowds or just being exposed to someone with the flu will put anyone at risk.
It's not too late to get your flu shot if you haven't already. And we also reached out to a number of local school districts. They have not seen an increase there at the schools, but they're taking all precautions this flu season. Reporting live on the northeast side, Roxie Bustamante, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.